Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Right, we are in July now. We have had our leasing costs and maintenance fees and all that removed, but all is well. Our balance as of now with our brand new pea field is 21.51. As you can see, it is 6 AM very early in the day. We do have a cloudy day, so we should really get cracking on the harvesting. We do have potatoes growing, which is absolutely lovely. We will be harvesting them in, at this point, I think 2 months' time. The peas are the same, 2 months' time. They're looking very healthy. We also have here the wheat, which is ready to harvest, looking very, very nice. And then we do have this empty field here, which I haven't decided what to do yet. So once we harvest things... Oh, and yes, we do have to travel over here because I believe our flax is also ready to harvest. Oh, everything's looking so lush. Yes, look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, the yield bonus is a bit less in this field. I wonder why. I'm not using precision farming, so it couldn't be that. It could be the fertilization, actually. It could be. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We have a massive field of flax to harvest and a respectable field of wheat over here. Also, let's have a look quickly at the animals, check on them today. So, yeah, they're fine for now. They're doing really well, actually. The ducks could do with some food later on in the day. Selling things-wise, we don't really have anything on. It's all January, really. So, July is harvest. Oh, hang on. One other thing I need to check, actually, before I talk about something else, is the grass. Oh yes, it's ready. Look at that. That's how you can tell it's really ready, is those brown tips on the end. Look at that. So yes, we have grass to cut. We have 2 fields to harvest. I believe July is going to be a very busy month. Very busy indeed. And then let's have a look at the map quickly as well, just to see the state of everything. So yeah, these are 2 months away, which is fine. 20 and yeah, so I could drill 21 as something. We could do soybeans perhaps. We have July, we still have the opportunity. All these as well, nothing really here. Mustard seed we could do in August as a one-off, because look at that, we don't harvest again for another year. That's a long time. Don't know if I like that. The plan... Okay, so before we get into what we should harvest, actually, let's get into the combine and actually get to business. With all the cloud, I want to check the forecast. Oh, we do have rain. We've got rain at 1 PM. We need to get cracking. The fact that we have any rain at all is potentially problematic. Right, we'll get that opened up, and we will go along the headland here, maybe twice, just so that we don't have to deal with all the cars and that. But we are getting the wheat harvested. Now this is a wheat crop that was already in, so we are literally just benefiting from the previous farmer who sold their field with a crop in. Happy days. Right, we'll go back, and I will go one more time across the bottom here. As I crack on with this, before we break off into a time lapse, I did put a vote out in regards to Zielonka, the new premium expansion map that's being released in November by Giants, and I put a vote out and asked in a question in the last episode, what do you reckon, should we make moves and go to Zielonka for the rest of Vintage, for the next Vintage map? And or the other option was, do we... I might do just a third, just in case, it is quite a a wide turn. Or the second option was to do Zielonka as a Let's Play. Now, the problem with that option is that there's no real spots available. The schedule is as full as it can be for the time being. I would like to eventually have back that 5th episode a week, but as it stands right now, it's just not a possibility. It's just busy times. So we'll do the 4 a week, but Court Farm might be reduced to 1 day a week, and we'll have 4 different series in a week, which I think is still quite cool. We don't need to rush them, and if anything, Zielonka could be a nice Let's Play series for testing out the new kit and the new crops and the new map, of course. So similar to what I did with Silver Run. Silver Run I did go 50 episodes when that map did come out, but I reckon for this one it could even be a bit less, just because it's a different type of map and that, but we'll have to see. I don't like to time my series, I just let them go and see what happens, kind of go with the flow sort of thing. That being said, the vote was, as of last I checked, 66% in favour of doing it as a Let's Play and not replacing Rogatki as the vintage farming map. And you know what, I have to agree. I was in 2 minds about it. I really wanted to switch to the new map for vintage, but somebody made a comment as well, sorry mate, I can't remember exactly who it was, made a good point about the fact that we have just arrived at this map. And I even said that at the end of the last episode. I was like, the thing is, we just got here as well. So, you know what, that's a very good shout. Thank you very much to everyone who voted. The vote will remain up, it doesn't matter at this point. I've pretty much decided. It was pretty quickly in favour of doing a Let's Play versus switching. I think people are voting to not switch mostly because of keeping this map versus using the other one, which is fine because I'm very excited to stay on this map. I have had a look at further productions, and we can really go a lot bigger than I was thinking. So yeah, I think we will. This map could be one that we're on for a while. It's really going to be quite big now. Now that we're staying on it, I'm going to make it a massive production map, vintage style. It's going to be brilliant. That being said, I've rambled on ample time. I wanted to just deliver that news of the vote, the result of the vote, to you, so that you would know what the result was. Right, that's how they work, right? Votes, you vote and then a result. Right, crack on with the wheat harvest. Alright, we are emptying our first combine hopper load before 7 AM. Absolutely brilliant. We do have a loaded day, as you are fully well aware, so need to crack on. As we load the wheat in, this is very good news that we have had to empty the combine so soon. Some of the other crops, they just go so far with their yield, which is fine because you get a better price for them in the end, but yeah, with wheat you just go for days and days. So what I'm going to do is I've decided is to I think now would be a good opportunity to do this, but I'm going to find the Z tool and I'm going to get it all hooked up to the mowing setup, because I'm going to stick the helper on. Actually, we'll just go this way. I'm going to stick the helper on the mower so that we get some hay made at the same time. That's the focus. I would like to get it done because I know it's going to rain. So if we can at least get the helper to do all of the grass work, then we can focus on getting the harvesting done. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how much I'll have to tidy up, but we do have to ted as well. But if we start now, we could be a bit cheeky and roleplay that it's got to dry out for a bit, but I don't know. We'll have to see how quality the hay is. Nevertheless, we will try and get the helper sorted. They can be a bit finicky at times, to be completely honest with you. But, oh, look at that. This field's massive. I mean, for vintage. For us at least, field-wise. but it's going to be even bigger. Can't wait. Let's start on this side. I think it's the best. Get these folded down. Yeah, you can see just how tall it is. Is anyone coming through? No? Brilliant. So we'll get front lowered and fired up. We'll get the rear fired up and lowered down. There we go. And now we'll hit Cool Helper. Oh, he's gonna smash into that rock, isn't he? Oof. Okay, the tree. And the fence. Is that enough? You've had enough? Yeah, you've had enough. Oh no. What's going on there? Right, I'm just going to go up the top here. What I'll do, what I should have done in the first place, was go up to the top, get it started myself, and then set the helper off. So I'll do that very quickly off camera, and then we'll see you back in the wheat field. Right, nearly 1,200 litres of wheat added in to the hopper. I'll just head over here to the Zill, get it loaded in, see what total wheat we did get. I always forget how loud this combine is as well. It is very loud in motion, especially when you're in first person, I reckon, especially so. I'm going to be a bit cheeky and cut through the grass fields here, but before we do that, I will just hop out here and have a look. Not bad, 8,327 litres of wheat. So that's going to be for the ducks, pretty much exclusively. We can actually make our way over there now with this. I will check on the helper there as well. So I'll put this in the silo. I'll head over to the Z-Tool, check on them, get the tedder hooked up, see if we can get that grass tedded ASAP, just to get it done, so that we can get it windrowed and then eventually baled as well as the straw. Right, so here's me thinking that we can move on to the tedding. The helper has really struggled to get the mowing done in the first place, so we are going to have to do it ourselves, it would seem. Maybe I've given them too much of a task. Maybe I should clip the top and the bottom of the field, because that seems to be all that was done, unless I only left on the one. No, I know for a fact that both mowers were on, so I don't understand that. Right, no matter, we'll just go around like this, and we'll go and collect all the little bits afterwards. We might as well just get this done very quickly in a time-lapse. Then I can get the helper on with the tedder, and we can get into our flax field. Alright, there we have that done. Get that folded up. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to get loads and loads of hay out of that field. Enough to get things cracking, to get the cows fed and very happy. So we'll get the tedder swapped over, and right, yes, we'll get the Z-Tool on the tedder in the field, tedding the grass while we harvest the flax. See you in the field. Alright, so I started on the farther side here. Oh my goodness, we'll have to try and collect that with the windrow, but I will just set the helper off there and see what happens. So he's flying. You know what, I'm just going to look away now and let him handle it, him or her, and we're going to make our way around. We'll come back for the trailer instead, no problem. We'll just cut through this grass field here in our own and make our way to the flax. So I have seen that flax can be used to create oil in the mill, if I'm not mistaken. It does say linseed oil, but I believe that means flax oil, because the icons are very similar and there is no linseed on this particular map. So, yes, this is a good idea. We'll go this way first, and I don't know if a swath will drop or not, so we'll have to see. It does, alright. Who knows what kind of swath that'll be, because we do have different ones all the time. This will probably be similar to canola straw, so it could be legume straw similar to the bean straw. I'm not too certain. Same with the well, the wheat is regular straw, of course, so that should be fine. We shall see. Right, we'll get up to here. Don't want it to pile up too much for our baler. Oh, speaking of balers, I would like to see how our class does. It has had issues. I've had issues with it recently, and I have been in two minds to sell it and to buy a new one. Another thing is the size. I would like 150 centimeter bales. The ones we have now, 125s, they're fine. Granted, they are a bit small now that we have more bales, because now we're going to have so many bales that I think it would probably be a good idea to upgrade to a size up, really. There is a baler in question that is £5,000 that does 150 size bales. Problem is, it goes 12 kph. I don't think that would be a problem, and if anything, I might give it a go at 12 kph, see how it really does perform, and if it's terrible, then maybe we can get a bit of a cheeky upgrade done somehow via XML or another way, perhaps. Only if, yeah, maybe we'll put a few pounds towards an upgrade. But yeah, that might be something to look into. But I would like to replace the baler. I do like the class baler, it's brilliant, but it's been acting up. I don't know why. I noticed the other class baler has also been acting up. The one I have on Castelnau. The same thing sort of happened, where it would get caught on the ground and it would go very slow, and it would just, I don't know what was going on. Very unfortunate, because they're great balers, absolute class kit. Class kit, yeah, indeed. That's the joke in it. Helper's doing very well. I see a few missed bits, but no problem. Just wait there, little mint car. Blimey. That's a mint, eh? Or a teal, or a turquoise, or there's many colours, I suppose. Right, rambling on about colours, let's crack on with the flax. This is the type of crop where, look at that, we've done a headland almost of a fairly substantially sized field, and we've barely got, yeah, just over 2200 litres, so it is climbing, but yeah, slowly, so I think we'll get a really nice yield and a great income out of this flax. Alright, I decided to throw it on a helper so that we could go and fetch the grain truck and get some grain loaded. Watch out, ducks! Right, we'll get grain loaded in, and then we can actually hop into the Belarus. I would like to get some bales started. Oh, hello. Would like to get some bales started. What crop is this? It looks very nice. I was going to say grass. Oh, it's chickpeas. Ah, cool. Very cool. Good to know for the future. Right, okay, we'll go and empty out this lorry. And, the combine into the lorry. Oh, you're getting spun around, mate. Very slowly. Right, okay, I will see what he's doing. I can't get into the combine and fix it up, because if I do, I'll start destroying the crop. Because the helpers conveniently cannot. But he has managed to do one, so that's good. He'll probably stop before the end, but nevertheless, I will sort of see you. I'll fast forward to that time, and we'll see you when we're baling. Tedding is complete, so we'll tuck the tedder away here. It's not that dirty where we have to give it a whole cleaning. We'll just tuck it away here because we don't use it all that often anyways. We will connect to the windrow. Now, I was about to bale, but I've realised as well that I wanted to buy a new baler. So what I might try and do is I'm going to... Yes, I think first thing I'm going to do is do a headland with the windrow, because that's probably the best course of action. Then I could possibly put on a helper, might be okay, but I really do want to explore this new baler, so I'm going to fill the current baler up, get one bale out of it, and then from there I will probably head to the shop. Very tempted to, yeah, I might even just do that off camera very quickly. Bring the Belarus down, sell the class, and then, yeah, pick up the new one. But first, we have to... I'm going to actually here try and get this into the field first. Because, yeah, these rows are not... Let's see how far out this can reach. It's not bad. Might bring that in even more. Oh no. Sorry, sign. I knew it as I... Oh, tree. No, oh, it's a bush, not a tree. Thank goodness for that. Right. Oh, we don't want to row any straw up. Yeah, I'll probably bring this in again. I will try and clean up this bottom bit. Alright, here we go. We have 45% of a bale in of straw, which is perfect, because that's what we are collecting. And I do like this baler. I just wish that we could upgrade the size of this one. It's just any other baler that we get is going to be the same size. None of them are bigger. That's why I do like this one, even though it is slower. But I might make a cheeky edit to it if I really can't stand the the 12 kph, if it's really that horrible. But everything is a bit slower paced on vintage, isn't it? I mean, that's kind of the whole point, is to be a bit more chill with things. But anyways, let's get this one bale out so that we're not wasting any straw. Here we go, coming right now. Ooh, right now, brilliant. Get that dropped out. We'll get it shut down so no extra straw gets wasted. And we might as well head down in the Belarus. It might take a minute, but that's fine. We'll check on the... yeah, we'll head down there. We'll check on the helper here before we crack on, and then we'll see you at the shop. Alright, here we are. I don't think we have to go all the way in, but at the very least we will park there. Aha. So, we will get a fair amount from it, to be honest. Spend almost all of our money to repaint it, but that's fine. We will get it back. And there we have it. So that's sold. Now we can look at purchasing the new one. Anything in the sales? Nothing for us. Balers? I wish. No. These ones are cool. They look vintage. They could pass for vintage, as this did. But again, 125. This one 150, but 39,000. So yeah, I guess this is our only option. If I was to increase the speed of it, I wouldn't put it up to 16. I'd probably keep it at 15. If not, maybe yeah, 14. But if I do 15, then I might add on £1,000 because it's already inexpensive as it is. But it is proper vintage. So let's have a look at the options we have, and we can buy it outright, which is also very good. I kind of like those, but they're quite dainty looking. Those are quite good. Yeah, go on, that works. No, that's alright. Speed sign, the old one, perfect. Main color, oh my. Oh, basically a class, isn't that? I think I said that in the last video. Dunno. We just had a green baler, so maybe we can switch it up to something a bit more. That's a bit orange, isn't it? Yeah, that's nice. Shield colors, can we go for that same orange? Is it considered red? Oh, I suppose. Right, this one, red 3 as well. I like that. The red, it kind of has a New Holland vibe to it. Rim colors, can we go with the same yellow? Oh, that's a shame. It's too bad we can't do the... Why? That's too bad. Let's go for the red. It's quite nice. I don't know, go for the white. Nah, go for the red. These are all free anyways, so we can definitely play around with them another time. But that looks pretty good. I think that's fine. For 5,600, we are paying for simply the vintage look and the thicker tires. Those do look good, but these just seem better. More, actually, those are like a middle ground of them. Let's go for those. Right. Oh, and they're cheaper and they're free anyway, so it's £500 we're saving. Yes, and it's done. Now this will look actually quite good on here. I reckon. Right, so we'll get hooked up. Before we leave here, I'll have a quick look at the helper and make sure everyone's getting on fine. And then we can make our way, make the long journey back to the farm. You know what, that's the first time that it's actually lined up really nice. Oh, I guess I had the class lined up. Right, well there we have it. We have our new baler, all purchased. Now we can head back to the farm and see how it works. Alright, so we are back at the farm here now. We're all ready to go. Actually, you know what, let's just do it first before I check on anybody else. So we've got it lowered down. We will make sure that... Oh no, it's only the one size. We can't change it, which is fine. Oh, look at that. It's on now. I wonder, it might have a really good pickup. I'm hoping it does. Hey, we'll see how far we get to get one bale. Yeah, it is a bit frustrating having it going so slow, but you know what, though? It's going really well. And the pickup is really nice. It's got a nice wide pickup. This straw is quite difficult to see. And I feel like I'd be missing bits otherwise. So I'm quite pleased so far with the purchase, especially with how far we're getting to make one bale. That's what I'm most happy about. We do have the one small bale, but I think, yeah, the rest, they will be nice and massive. Look at that. And I think it's a sign that it says 15 on there. That's how far. That's what I'm going to change it to. 15 kph. I think that's about right. Yeah, we'll go down this side. Yeah, it's looking quite good. Under the right light, you can see the straw. You can always come in here and clean things up as well. Right, so yes, it does go down to 8 kph with a mod. That's the round baler mod, which allows it to slow down and stop exactly when it's meant to. Oh, look at that. It just kind of rolls and pops out. Hey, that works for me. Right, well, we can crack on with this. I think before we get on with the rest of the baling, which we're doing well, look at this, it's 10:41. Right, let's just shut this down for a moment. Alright, we've got... So yes, I did touch this up before we left the shop. So all the rowing here is done. So we have hay. And we need to bale that as well. We need to bale all of that. Oh wow, look at that. It's done very well. We just have a few missed bits here, but really the helper did well. So now here's my predicament about this field. Should I... Well, it's not predicament. It was what I was on about before in a different episode. Should I extend it out this way into the potato field, which is what I wanted to do, and extend from the road to the end of the potato field, and then where the tree is there... Sorry, I should do this while I'm talking. Where the tree is there, that's where the tree on the very corner near the silo there, the white one, the birch, that would be the sort of end of the field. And then we would basically have a very small potato patch, a spud patch of some kind, if you will. Are we done? Yeah, we're pretty much done with the harvester. I'm going to tuck it away just on this side because we do need to do the peas in August. We don't need the... Yeah, wow, we are finished pretty much all the harvesting, just about. Except for the potatoes, but that's a big job in itself, so... Right, I'm just going to put this here for now. Just sort of out of the way. I do like entering it in the first person. Brilliant combine. Looks really nice. It's getting it's getting a bit of rest, and it'll get protection from the rain as well. Right. The spuds. Right, so what I'm on about is... Oh, I do need to empty the rest of the grain out, but that's fine. We can do that later. We did quite well, though. I'm very pleased. Yeah, so if we were to bring this field up here, plough all of this, come up to here, and then come all the way through here, and connect all of this to that field, and have it a bit longer, I think would make it really nice. So basically, 14, 15, 16, extended out and down over 18, half of 18, and then this section here would be where we regrow, we plough and replant potatoes for the cows. So we'll have a small potato field here, just outside the farm, from pretty much here down, which I think is ample, especially if we do get a very small... We can get a bigger harvester for this one, but I think from the one we buy should be quite small. And actually I was looking at the options for storing. So I do have a very cool cellar mod. Now this cellar is it's 15. It is £15,000 now, but originally the mod is, I believe, 55,000, which I think is outrageous for what it is. Now, if you think that's cheating, or if you think I'm if you think that's a bit mental, please let me know. I don't think it is. I think 15,000 is fair. And what's cool is that I've been given a predicament now. I'm in a bit of an option. I have this cellar with 100,000 litre capacity for £15,000, or I have the Jinko mod production, which is also very, very vintage, and it's 25,000 for 500,000 litres. But am I going to ever have that much? Oh, but you know what? We can do carrots and all that on this map as well. Maybe, but it won't fit here then, whereas the cellar would fit just beautifully right there. Or I wonder if we could even fit it on the land. Yeah, we could take up a few spots from spuds here, put it right there on the corner, right here perhaps. Either way, it's an option. It's something I was thinking, because I do like the idea of doing potatoes. Or we could get a garden, or some sort of greenhouse mod that produces potatoes as well. So we've got those options, two options there. Let me know what you think. In the meantime... Nope, wrong machine. I got very excited about that. In the meantime, I think we should probably crack on with the baling. So we will do that. I'm going to have a check on the animals though, and just have a check of everything, because with the rain coming, I do want to get as much of this baling done as quickly as possible. So I should stop yammering on, yes, exactly. But it's only a small couple hours, might be light. But we will crack on here in a moment. Alright, so the cows are completely out of potatoes. They ate everything, so that must mean that they are at full capacity for moisture food, which is brilliant, because they should be around 7,000 litres moisture food out of the total, which is perfect right now. So what we can do next is make certain that everything else is good. So power food, that is 3,500 litres, that's where we should be, obviously half of 7,000. That's canola, soybeans, legume, straw, which I think we will be getting, but nevertheless they are fine, they are good to go. The ducks are as well, they're fine for now. We will crack on with the baling here. That's all set, that's all done. Right, this is all done here. That's waiting, that's to be used soon, and we're off with the baling. I really do like the this new baler. It's got really nice width to it as well. It is slow, and yes, I know I said, oh, I'll probably edit blah blah blah. I don't think I will. I think I'll keep it as it's meant to. I think that's the point of this particular vintage mod. I think 12 meters is appropriate, considering that it is vintage, and I mean, it just, I don't know, just different. It's unique, something different. And at that expense of a bigger size bale, we go a bit slower, and that's fine, because the Galliani or whatever it is can be our upgrade, because it's fastest, I believe, 15 or even 16 kph, and 150 centimeter bales as well. So that could be the upgrade. Anyways, we'll crack on with a time lapse and get this done. Will we get a final full bale? Oh, we'll get the beeping. We'll get 90%. Oh, blimey, that's going to be close. There are a few, 93% actually. There are a few strips actually, I think. Just up this way, there is enough to clear it. Oh, there's a small bit here as well. Yeah, we'll definitely clear it. I might as well... Actually, no, I'm not going to load any more in, because I want to see what that other straw is. I want to see if it's different to this. So we will stop that, and that bale will come out eventually. There you are. So there is still straw in here. Sorry, bale. Which I'm not saying we shouldn't get. I'm just saying I want to see if this is a different straw altogether. Because if it is, then that would be interesting, but what is it? So we might as well just... here, we'll go across the top here, so we're not interfering too much with the other row, the outside row. Ah, flax fibre! I knew it was going to be something different. Very interesting indeed. So we are baling flax fibre, but we're not going to bale flax fibre because we are going to be ending the episode here, but that is interesting. Now, one thing I would like to look at is if we can use flax fibre to feed anything. I wonder then, what is its purpose? It must be used for something. Sorry, I have to check. Fibre, though. Perhaps it's a clothing item? Sorry, getting excited now because I knew it was going to be different. But what would it... Not dairy factory, HEAPS, no. Sorry, I am just looking for a spinnery. Boom, there we are. I knew it as well. Fabric, we can make clothing, because that is cool. Oh, that's real nice. That's proper vintage, I would say. So I think we're gonna have a really nice time on this map. This being said, that little space that I showed before, those 2 fields, I don't think they'll fit all of the productions that I want to do. Because if we crack on with flax, it's very good to sell, for one. We can probably put it into a different production, probably put it into an oil production, get something out of that, and then we can turn the fibre that we get, that we bale, into clothing. So we need a big vintage complex, an industrial complex. So we'll have to look around for that, and we can slowly start building it. It doesn't have to be nearby, because these 2 fields now are looking very unlikely to be enough space, 66 and 67. So perhaps we need to look elsewhere for it. There's some down here. Within the trees would be brilliant. I keep saying it. I'd love to purchase a bit of forested land. 120 though, bloody Nora. But I suppose you get that money back, don't ya? 72 could be interesting. Hey, there's some trees there. It's kind of just off the path here as well. That could be a good one. We'll look at it in a future episode. But for now, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I do greatly appreciate any and all support. Your comments mean a lot. I appreciate it. As far as the vote, I do really appreciate the engagement from that as well. The fact that you gave your opinion, and it really helped. I initially was actually considering going to Sri Lanka for vintage farming, and I appreciate you guys voting against it. Because I have decided what to do now for my Sri Lanka playthrough, but I will keep it a secret until the map comes out. I might not get the episode out the day it drops, but we'll see what I can do. Anyways, thank you again for watching. If you did enjoy the video, cheeky thumbs up really does help. And if you really enjoyed it, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.